It's another episode of the Agenda Boys podcast. And remember to share your thoughts, like the videos, as well as follow the page on YouTube. Now, today, right, I chanced upon an interesting tweet. Initially, I thought it wasn't even true until I saw the video. Now, a man invited his woman, right, on a date, and this lady showed up with 18 friends. Can you imagine? Now, this was the post. So this babe was invited out by her man to a dinner in celebration of her birthday. She went there with 18 of her friends. A dinner date that was meant to be between her and her man. She packed all her friends with her. He didn't question them. He relaxed and everyone ordered. Some were even said to be on their way. So there were more than 18 friends that came. Charlie, can you imagine? After the food, time for payment, he collected the receipt, marked what he ordered and paid for it, leaving her to pay for her 18 plus friends. Now, this was the post. Now let's watch the video, right? Let's watch the video.
Birthday, like you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why don't you gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me?
Nobody wants a broke
You
nigga.
are you?
Woo, bro!
Birthday, like you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that.
Charlie.
You see this gender? Fear death.
Let's watch the video again because it's crazy.
Birthday, like you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why don't you gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with
Charlie.
God have mercy
This is
upon us.
crazy, you know. This is very crazy. How do you show up with 18 friends on a date? 18 friends on a date. Oh, Charlie, this is really crazy because I don't know what she had in mind, right? If she had wanted a party, I think the best way was to inform the man for him to make preparations for that. Because him inviting you on a date and you showing up with 18 plus friends, Charlie, I support a guy for not paying. Because you can't just wake up and bring 18 plus friends all because it's your birthday and then no. You know, when it's a date, right? This is, to me, I believe when we talk about dates, it has to be between just the lovebirds, you and your partner. That's it. Even if you show up, right? If your man invites you out on a date and then you show up with a friend, Charlie, it is no longer a date. According to my statistics, bro, it is no longer a date. You know, because for dates, it is meant for both of you to sit, vibe, you know, have a chit chat, probably vibe more. There's a date, right? Get to know each other. There's a date. You don't just show up with 18 plus friends, and not just that, you're expecting him to pay for all of your 18 plus friends. Who does that? Charlie. Sometimes these things they are crazy. Now, a few people share their thoughts in the comment section, so we are going to look at that and then we would have a brief discussion. Now, she never loved that man. She is aware, and her 18 plus friends are aware too. So the plan was to go and wreck him. I do not blame the lady but the guy. He must have seen the signals that this girl isn't into him but still pushes and maybe flaunting his money at her. So I agree with this one, you know. Definitely the lady didn't love him, because I don't think any woman who loves her guy, right, would show up with 18 friends unannounced. You know, you don't tell him anything about that, and then you show up with 18 plus friends and you expect your man to pay. No. That's it. She just wanted to wreck him. She just wanted to wreck him. That's what I think. She wanted to wreck him. Because if you really love your man, I don't think you'd even want him to spend that much, though. Well, for the spending, it's not even a problem. But I think you would have even given him a heads up that this is what you are doing. It's your birthday. You want to show up with 18 plus friends. If it's a party, right, then a guy will probably make arrangement for that. You don't just wake up and then bring 18 plus friends. Oh, who does that? Now, the next one is saying, why did he even entertain her after she showed up with 18 friends? Exactly. You know, that's what I'm even thinking. The very moment she shows up with 18 plus friends, you just have to walk out. He should have just left. Exactly. He should have just left her there right away. The writing was on the wall. Time to dump her. Because definitely you are waiting for your woman, and there she is coming with battalions and rebels. you don't just show up like that. If I was in the guy's shoe at that moment, first thing that would have come to my mind was to rise up and then bounce, because definitely you don't need me there. If I invite you on a date and you show up with your 18 friends, probably all the 18 and 19 of you inclusive, meant you all had your plans, right? So you didn't need me there, because you don't expect me to be there to pay for all the 18 friends. No. Exactly. The guy shouldn't have wasted his time. He should have stated the rules that the date is private, not a party. I'm a dude, but I condemn his actions. Even in a wedding event, you can't totally stop those who want to come along. Bro, I don't really buy this. Well, I don't think anyone has to set rules, you know, when it comes to dating. No. Dating is dating. Going out on a date it doesn't have to come up with rules. You know, sometimes even you want to surprise your partner, right? You want to surprise your partner, and so you even wish she wouldn't be aware. So Charlie, date comes in so many forms. So I don't think there is the need to create rules. No. And there's a guy who wasn't even expecting the lady to come with even one person, because it was his woman's birthday. So probably he was expecting only his woman, right? But then she shows up with 18 friends, and Charlie, you're talking about rules. Well, for some reason, no, I don't agree on that, right? Well, I don't really buy that. Now let's look at the next one. This one is saying the boyfriend is stingy. Those are her friends. Nothing with spending a little bit of extra money after all. They are her friends. Charlie, well, it's coming from a lady, so you see, when I made a post on the parallelogram law of wisdom, this is a typical example. How can you tell me the boy is stingy in this situation? You see, this is what I made on the parallelogram law of wisdom video. If you've not watched it, you can quickly go to my page and go and watch that. You notice that this is what the men were talking about, you know. Now, in this situation, a guy expecting his woman to come on a date on her birthday, and then she shows up with 18 plus friends without informing the man, and you say the man is stingy for not paying for those 18 friends of Charlie. Come on. How is that even possible? How do you even say this? Because that I Charlie. well, with what she's saying, I don't know if anyone would agree with her in the comment section, though. Right now, So this is it on today's post, and I want you to also share your thoughts. Especially the men. Imagine you invite your woman and she shows up with 18 plus friends. What are you going to do in this situation? And if you're a lady as well, and your man invites you on a date, and can you even show up with 18 plus friends? Let me know in the comment section. This is why I draw the curtain. It's the Agenda Boys podcast, and we shall vibe some other time. Thank you.